Wait, we know California's going to have all the persecution energy going back to them. I can't do anything about that. Californians don't help people. What they put out goes back on them. Simple enough. Yeah, thanks for the little Nas X. I'm sure that we're going to see a lot of people losing their minds. It's just what it is. And I mean, you can't expect anyone to want to tell the truth. They've kept this shit under wraps forever. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. So that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Keep raising my vibration and rattling the fuck out of everything that's attached to me. That's what I plan on doing. It's simple enough. It works for me. Works for me. I know love, light, and truth sets them free, but it's karma. What they put out is going back on them. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. That's what it is. That means thank you. That's showing gratitude for the 5-star reviews because you did the work. That shit has nothing to do with me. That's why none of their shit works on me. Everything they're attacking, that shit has nothing to do with me. That's what it is. You attack my investments, cool. Gaia Media goes out of business and the market crashes. Can't do anything about that. Shit has nothing to do with me. Everything they do has nothing to do with me. All healing is self-healing. Simple. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. What are they trying to stop? Another 5-star review? That's you. That has nothing to do with me. They're trying to put an end to you, not me. They're stupid. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about it. Upshotscott has nothing to do with me. All healing is self-healing. You either do the work or you don't. It's that simple, right? So when they're attacking me, doing the work that nobody else will do, then all that does is take care of the lower vibrational entities that are they're putting an end to all my problems. Everything that's not going to do the work, everything that just doesn't serve the highest good of all. That's what it is. That's all they're doing. They're just putting an end to all of that. That's what it is. We told them stop, no, and don't. And they won't stop. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. Simple enough. Right? Now you got little Nas running around. You got, I don't get into the celebrity gossip. I don't care about any of that shit. I'm looking for an earth angel that they couldn't sacrifice. That's someone you can accomplish things with. These other people that are dropping like flies and cursing their bloodlines and being stuck in the middle of natural disasters, you can't do anything with those people. You can't. Those people are absolutely useless at this point. There's nothing you can do with them. Let's do some stranger things, shall we? God us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. I said be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. I mean, and she's repeating everything that I already said. We're acclimating to the Schumann resonance. If you're not a vibrational match to the Schumann resonance of the earth that is raising, we're jumping timelines, you're not going to make it. So what's going to happen is everybody of a lower vibration that's trying to hold it, the copycats, they better have 9 lives. They better be a vibrational match, because what they put out, the jealousy, the envy, that shit goes back on. That all of those are sins. Those are deadly sins. Simple enough. Simple enough. And what they put out went back on them. The light flashed and took a snapshot of their soul. That's where they're stuck. They tried to keep the earth angels stuck, and now they're stuck right where they are at. Right? That's how you leave them behind. They get left behind wherever they're stuck. Wherever they tried to get you stuck is where you leave them. Simple enough. It's simple enough. And yes, it's the magnum opus. It's what it is. It's the creator's consciousness. So we're creating things, and you've got people in groups trying to create together. Okay, cool. Those are followers. those are not called creators. Those are called sheeple. That's what it is. It doesn't matter. A group of billionaires failed miserably up against the creator. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. It's that simple. We have all the money in the world, and God took it from you. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the love. That's what it is. And I mean, you're going to have a lot of energies that are coming back from the past. Okay, great. A lot of those energies from the past have been doing the work, and then just some haven't. There's two sides to that. There's people that have been enabling dreams in Germany from dealing with me, and there's people that have been destroying their own dreams by trying to impede on those people's. So it has nothing to do with me. When these people attack my business, it's just those 5-star reviews. It's just what it is. It's those people. That's the business. It has nothing to do with me. All healing, self-healing. I can't do anything about that. It's freaking every time I hear a reader say they attacked they're talking about bank failures and attacking the Earth Angels investments. I'm like, what, Gaia Media? Yeah, 15 years in business. Market crash. They went out of business. He got sick. All kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. Is that what they're talking about? Cool. Well, that's a them problem with a Gaia Media problem. Has nothing to do with me. It was just another obstacle we had to step over. And then they continued. Other people suffered. Okay, great. We told them that. That's what it is. We told them stop. It's between them. That's a them problem. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. When I hear that, Pisces, Spirit, God is protecting you from people you don't even know about. Yes, I know. And then giving me natural disasters named after the in-laws. Named after the in-laws on holidays. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I mean, you're talking about, that'll be the next step. Is Portugal having some issues? Because you just named half of the crew I went to a Portuguese festival with, and I can't do anything about any of that shit. The Earth Angel's energy affects people in ways that they don't understand. It's a lesson or a blessing with karma or dharma tenfold. I can't do anything about that. However, when she's sitting there talking about an invisible shield that people keep trying to throw energy at, that bounces, what invisible shield is she talking about? You're talking about the one that the subtleties of this camera picks up? Is that what you're talking about? And that's my question, is when I hear these people talking about shielding, that's what it is. I mean, you've got the jealous females. Okay, great. At one point in time, if you have a good quality of life, you don't need a shield. Well, that's not what licensed MBTI counselor Scott Morgan says, because he's a licensed MBTI counselor that teaches INFJs how to shield themselves. And then when you hear these alchemists were siphoning our energy for cash and prizes because of whatever they do in the dark, okay, great. And then that's who that shit's going back on. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about continue to call my energy back and yank the rug out from under them. Okay, I can do that. I can certainly do that. So Pisces has had enough. We've had enough of this shit. It's just what it is. And if natural disaster, if God bringing the storms is the only way to get these problems off of our divine path, so be it. Let it be. Let it be. That's what it is. You got to think, if they've been recruiting haters to sacrifice an Earth Angel, and what they put out goes back on them, then they've done nothing but recruit a bunch of haters for sacrifice energy with Pisces ancestors, giving them what they want. Focus, yeah, the door. It's just what it is. I hear these individuals opened doors that they shouldn't have for energies that they shouldn't have while we were unlocking the doors within. Simple enough. It's what it is. When I heard Chosen 144 talking about the DNA activations, he said, this shit ain't human. He said, I don't know if it's fairy or fae or what. I'm like, well, Chicago talked about the Earth Angel being a hybrid fairy-fae blood issue, and it's what it is. My mother, her name was Fae. The divine children of the sun. You mean the Pisces sun that lives on Divine Street, hidden in plain sight? That's what it is. Hi. They're calling out every sign possible to tell these half-wits who not to fuck with. Don't fuck around and find out with that healer. It's just what it is. Large groups of people are really going to regret playing in that Earth Angel's energy. And what do? They go and recruit more haters, thinking that that's going to that's creating more force to go back on them. They don't understand weight, distance, texture, and measurement. 10 people, one person puts out energy that goes back on them. 10 people put out energy that goes back on the country, on the state, on the entire community. The entire community is under judgment. 10 scoops. Didn't we just have this guy? All blocked off and not dealing with any of this dumb shit? Didn't we just have this guy? He got 2 handfuls of treats and two handfuls of IDGAF. He just IDGAF. He said, "Oh, look at all them people over there that done FAFO'd." That's what it is. And it's what, that's the thing is, and I'm starting to see people that they're putting out content, but you really just don't know who to trust. I mean, everyone's getting into this shit like it's a new fad. Cool, I want to see their results. That's what it is. There's plenty of creators out there. Yes, that is great. However, they have targeted some that they really shouldn't have, and it's causing lots of people horrible situations. Horrific karma is going back on these people. So that would be my thing, is I would want to identify the person that horrific karma is causing everyone else, because they won't stop. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. I agree with that. And think about that. They have come together in groups. They have gathered up the troops and then projected in. That's mischief. Okay, cool. So you're talking, she just said earth magic. Is that Loki and Freya earth magic out of California? I've been talking about that. She didn't know what it is, and I've been talking about it. So if she's saying that earth magic is going back on, that's fucking Loki. That's the god of mischief. Okay, great. So this is a Reiki shield. Reiki, universal life force energy, God force energy. What they send to it gets returned to them. It's just a promise from the attunement. It's a promise from God force energy due to the attunement that we set our intentions for. So you've got 10 people, 20 people recruiting haters and sending mischief energy, chaos, whatever. Okay, cool. Then that's the god of mischief returning to them. Some monk shit. It's what it is. I study the monk shit. I just do. Freaking, and 2 come out. Oh, look at that. It's the Queen of Scoops and the Sun upside down. Look at that shit. It's just what it is. You think they tried to stop a divine union of the Emperor and the Empress energy? You think they did? Yeah, that's one fucking person. They're looking for 2 people. That's what blows my mind. The INFJ uses both sides of their brain simultaneously, split right down the middle. That's the masculine and the feminine. Cool. So you've got Aries, Mercury, Venus. That's the Emperor energy, or the Fool. God protects the Fool. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That Venus energy, that's the goddess of war energy. It's the universe's sweetheart. It's just what it is. Fucking Hellboy says it. They demonize Christ consciousness, period. How do I know this? Hellboy says it in the movie Hellboy. He says, "I'm the Empress, the universe's sweetheart." That's a birth chart. That's the Christ consciousness birth chart. That's a chosen one's birth chart. That's a starseed's birth chart. That's Leo rising fire. That's Leo rising fire with the Taurus bull. Leave it alone. Anyway, that's the scene between Archangel Michael and Taurus the bull. You have to read the energy. You have to take the sci-fi exterior off of that shit and follow the symbolism that's hidden within it. Queen of Dice. It's just with a Little Miss Sunshine. Look at that shit. You guys ever seen Little Miss Sunshine? You remember the end of it? When fucking everybody got in and just kind of helped her out? That's what it is. Dude, what song was that? Does anybody remember? It's the song that she shouldn't have done, and Dad jumped right in. Just what it is. Ooh. The Four of Scoops. The Four of Scoops. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. It's what it is. And I mean, they've been talking about cosmic chaos information for a long time now. What is the issue with that? People got involved where they shouldn't have and added more chaos to the cosmic effect. It's cause and effect, the law of karma. Simple enough. People who are unaware of what they're doing, did not do their research, thought that they were going to buy their way out of an energetic backlash, and it just takes some time. It just takes some time. It's simple enough. Right? And you're going to run into that. People were too busy being distracted. People were too busy not studying. People were too busy looking outside of themselves and going within. People, and now that the cosmic chaos they have been talking about for a long time is happening right before our eyes, people were unprepared. People were unprepared. It was a huge money and power grab. Cool, we did the same thing. No big deal. It's just what it is. You have to be prepared, right? Scout's honor. So on an energetic level, they weren't expecting this. Well, yeah, that's how God flips the tables on these people. And it's what it is. That's why I'm unbothered by it. I'm protected from everything that's fucking everyone else up. Okay, great. It's just what it is. What are the pros to that? Well, pretty soon God will show you who you can trust because they'll still be breathing. Number two, they can't be mad at me because the people that are mad at me, and it's going back on them. What they put out is going back on them. So the people that won't make it can't be mad at you anyway. Strands. The Four of Strands. However, yes, I agree. Whatever weird shit I witnessed with my own two eyes in California, summoning entities in the woods and whatever the fuck they were doing. Okay, great. That shit's got to go back somewhere. We've been saying that. So there's too much information about California watchers, light beings, reptilians, all that shit. There's too many documentaries out now for anyone to think any of you are crazy. They're either uneducated or they don't know. They're just unaware. So just leave it at that. Leave the unaware where they sit. They're just unaware. They have no clue what's going on. That's fine. They can't make documentaries about shit that we're talking about. And then so, well, I don't believe any of that. Well, yeah, because you haven't seen the documentary. You didn't do the research. You're just absolutely unaware. You're in the dark. That's what it is. We're of the light. We have activated our light. That's what it is. Light is information. We have that information that everybody else is in the fucking dark about. It's simple enough. It's not that hard to figure out. In the upright, the Four of Strands is the cozy porch light on Hopper's house, welcoming you home for waffles and board games. It's time to relax, enjoy, and say yes. How can you use your resources to create community? What can you do to put yourself out there, socialize, and build new relationships? Now is the time. Well, yeah, I would think that, everybody that is kind of losing shit, they're going to kind of be wanting to know why. And you can't have that many readers talking about God is bringing the storms for energy manipulation. They manipulated energy, plain and simple. Me, I have a very specific meditation that I do that is non-negotiable, where I call my energy back and return to others what belongs to them. Simple enough. Simple enough. It's very specific. Another master guides it. It's not a group getting together with a cauldron in a fucking graveyard, summoning entities that fucking come and hit my shield, get a little bit of healing, and then go back to wherever the fuck they came from. That's what we're going for. That's what we intended on. The 10 of Scoops. The 10 of Scoops. Shout out to... We'll leave you he who shall not be named because you have a channel. Let them find your channel. But it's what it is. When you've got people on social media that, are talking about returning hexes and da 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 da. Okay, great. It's just what it is. Spiritual warfare times 1,000. People have taken things to the metaphysical level because the physical level you have to have evidence for. Simple enough. And have taken it to social media like no big deal. It's no big deal. If they can do it, so can we. That's their mentality. If they can do it, so can we. Yeah, we're just as bad as they are. It's just what it is. We're even better. We're even better at being pieces of shit than they are. There's no healing in any of that. That's what it is. And that's the profoundly sick part of a backward society. Simple enough. That's why I keep asking the question, where are the others that have done the work? Where are the healers that they're attacking? That's what it is. If they're attacking healers over the truth, chances are I'm going to focus on the healers they're attacking for the truth. I can't, a lot of people have problems. A lot of people have, but to me, if they're attacking a healer for speaking their truth, to me, that's way more important than people with problems. That's somebody with a problem that you can build off of, you can build with, build beside, create things with. That's what it is. These other people, you can't create anything but problems with them. More problems, more fucking shit breed shit. Simple enough. 10 of Scoops. That's what it is. And you got to think that's the hell of the reversal right there. They tried to sacrifice an earth angel and leave them for dead over money. Okay, great. I can go with that. Now that energy is returning to them and all of them will be left for dead. And we've always had money. There's always abundance out there. There's always abundance. And there's natural disasters, though. I'm sure that shit's expensive where those people are. What they put out goes back to them. 10 of Scoops in the upright position. According to Robin's whiteboard tallies, you are officially in You Rule territory. This card finds you in a place of security and advises you to stay there. Think of it this way. You know your favorite ice cream flavor, and now isn't the time to experiment with something else just because it might be better. Stick to what you know. Enjoy traditions and routines as well as the rewards that come from being settled. There will be plenty of opportunities to sample what life has to offer. That's what it is. I mean, you got to think. I understand a lot of people have problems, and I understand. And there's a lot of people that are going through some horrible things right now. Great. So like attracts like. If you're having a whole bunch of problems and other people are too, then get together and rebuild together. Hey, look, I'm having problems. You know what? I'm having problems too. Cool. Maybe we can unite and do something together. That's what it is. Those of us that are already established, chances are what they put out went back on them. They're just going to cause you more problems anyway. Problem people will have, the problem childs, they will have to work together. They will have to work together at this point. God's showing us who we can trust with natural disasters. If you survived, God was protecting you. God was protecting you at this point. Queen of Scoops. That's what it is. There's too many readers out there talking about a divinely protected earth angel that they tried to sacrifice. Cool. Where is that individual? I don't give a fuck about anything else. God's punishing everyone else. That's what they say. So until you can prove them wrong or what they say about you being punished, I can't handle that karma. It's just what it is. I don't want anything to do with that karma. Would rather be alone. would rather be gallivanting around, raising my vibration and rattling the fuck out of anything that's attached to me through a psychic cord. Simple enough. Simple enough. The Queen of Scoops. Since two of them came out, we'll give you two in the upside down position. Are you wondering if your best efforts are good enough? Are you finding yourself letting your emotions hold sway over your common sense? As much as people want you to be everything to them, it's just not possible. You are enough. Your love is enough. And you must find time to reassess your priorities before you exhaust yourself trying to please everyone. And there's way too many people in natural disasters right now that are man-made, because we keep in mind, We said man-made global disasters were on their way last year. So this whole year we've been waiting to see these man-made global disasters happening. And wouldn't you know, I got names for them. I've been able to name them. Isn't that neat? So either someone's fucking with the sun or the sun is naming natural disasters after you. Congratulations. The elites wanted a horror movie. God gave them what they want. In the upside down, even when upside down, the sun is never truly an unfavorable card. But in this position, it can suggest that maybe you've let your awesomeness go to your head. It's essential to have a healthy self-esteem, but it might be time to check your ego. Are you over-promising and under-delivering? Try operating within your capacity. You'll still shine. And yeah, I mean, that's what it is. You've got these people that have wrote checks their ass can't cash. And that's just what it is. I mean, it's not an unfavorable thing. I agree. However, are you over-promising and under-delivering? No. I'm promising you more natural disasters. And will I under-deliver? No. They'll probably have your name all over them. It's just what it is. Aaron picking up some speed on the East Coast. It's just what it is. Hurricane Dexter, right after blood rituals were in our cards. It's just what it is. Can't do anything about that. Homeless voodoo backfired. Plenty of people under-delivered on that one, didn't they? There's still homes available. There's still homes out there, even though tons have been wiped away from existence. It's just a little homeless voodoo backfire. Fucking believable. Queen of Dies. The Queen of Dies. It's what it is. You got to think. If people are wanting to shut down my YouTube channel because I'm speaking the truth, then chances are they're responsible for all those problems that I have just let you know about. One way or another, regardless of how specific you can explain supernatural phenomenon from attacking a paranormal INFJ healer with a shield of protection that sends that shit back on. One bad apple is spoiling the whole community. Jesus turned water into wine. Not this incarnation. God's turning Italy into water. Fuck you and your grapes. Simple enough. Queen of Dies. I hear the mob got involved. That's okay. God got involved with Italy. Can't make that shit up if you try. Hey, Tony! This is Earth Angel connected to God. Let's go over there and fuck with him, huh? Oh, shit. Italy flooded. Fuck. It's what it is. God always gets the last laugh. It's just what it is. Plain and simple. The Queen of Dies in the upright position. You won't find a better gamer in Olive Hawkins than Max. With her confidence, willpower, and outspoken honesty, she perfectly embodies the Queen of Dice. She embodies you to think quickly, trust your assessments, and act accordingly. You may find yourself needing to make snap judgments. The Queen of Dice indicates you have the clarity you need to make decisions and advises you to say whatever is on your mind. Well, we did have a lot of crooked judge, crooked cop, and crooked attorney energy all off in the cards. Are they now responsible for natural disasters too? It's just what it is. They'll be proving that shit for a long time. It's just what it is. All this fucking every time I see the name Max, I think of the Lost Boys. The video store guy. He had a hound from hell. Fucking Archangel Michael. Fucking the grandpa. Grandpa comes in, he opens up the fridge. One thing I don't like about Santa Clara. All the damn vampires. That's what it is. Now we're dealing with energy vampires. Imagine that. Fucking grandpa it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I don't care. That's what it is. I would much rather say, well, those crooked cops, those crooked judges, those crooked attorneys, and all of their mob friends can go suck the water out of Italy. Congratulations. So we would stop in New Mexico and practice on the deluge there. Dr. Hot Tug Girl filled New Mexico up just for you. Just for you. And you got to expect people are going to be losing their minds. We got little Nas walking down the fucking street. Oh, he's having an OD in his underwear. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. When that's been in the cards. That's been the cards that people would be mixing. That's what it is. They know what they have done, the rituals that they have been involved in, and now all that shit is going back on them. Is it a celebrity situation? Yes. Are they using magic? Absolutely. They can't do magic in the fucking dark and me sit here and do angel magic for healing and me doubt what they do. It's just what it is. They do that shit in the dark and I can get 5-star reviews with mine. You can make meditations and things with the magic that we do. The light, the Lemurian light, healing light, that's what it is. The New Age concept. Cool. How do you think we got that New Age information? We went into the past with quantum healing hypnosis, past life regressions. We had to retrieve. They controlled the narrative and changed everything up so that you wouldn't know who you were, and we tapped into the Akashic Records. So, simple enough. That's what these people don't even understand. Is they don't know what the Akashic Records is. They don't know that everything they have done. If you can have a fucking digital footprint of a Bitcoin, cool, that's energy. That's a digital energetic footprint. When you get that quantum physicist guy, I can't remember his name now, but when he got up and freaked everybody out about the simulated theory, simulated reality theory, that's what it is. Anytime you intend to find something, you're going to find it. Due to the two-slit quantum marble experiment, you're observing it. Your observer, it has to be, you take the observer away, it goes from a frequency it goes from a solid to a frequency, like a radio wave. Right, so you've got individuals that went into the fabric of shit. What did they find? Ones and zeros, computer code. Not any special, computer code, a very fucking specific computer code that they were aware of. Right? That's our reality. We live in that shit. We live in that simulated reality computer code. So like your fucking Grand Theft Auto, we live in that shit. Little Nas all NPC and down the fucking street in his underwear. It's just what it is. What comes around goes around. Simple enough. And it's only going to get better. I mean, when you've got, and I already said this, and that's my new system, because I understand that the INFJ through pattern recognition of introverted intuition is 10 steps ahead of most people. So when you try to speak your truth and explain any of it, it goes right over their fucking head. They don't understand words like Reiki, Kundalini. They don't understand any of that shit. They have no comprehension of the definition that goes with the fucking word. They don't know. You're speaking a different language to them. So when you're trying to, and then you give them the option of looking the information up, they gaslight you. They put anything on fucking Google. Yeah, the fucking answer that you don't know. The answer that you're looking for. You're help me understand this. Cool, Google it. They can put anything on Google. I understand that. But I've already told you, and I'm having a hard time. They say it. I'm having a hard time understanding this. Cool, Google it. Educate yourself. They can put anything on Google. Yeah, that's because you're fucking lazy. You have an ego problem. Now you're getting an ego death and natural disasters, and we're done with you. We're good riddance. You are aspects. We're all one. I'm a firm believer in that. However, as we raise our vibration, all these lower vibrational aspects of ourselves that we just can't deal with anymore, fucking off to the races. Simple enough. Dr. Hawk, you are Dr. Hawk Girl in America for the rest of your life. There's nothing you can do about that. Simple enough. Right? If anybody fucking goes to him, pray to God you're not an introverted intuitive and doing anything of an American culture, of a spiritual culture. That's what it is, because that shit is specifically against his religion. As he's poisoning you. Those are called Nazis. Anyway, not really, but fucking think about that. You've got somebody that it's a conflict of fucking interest to them. Okay, great. They have the fucking pen. So you're doing something that that is completely against whatever religion they've been raised in. And now that religion got them in to get a degree. So now they have a degree where they have stopped the numbers on the oven right before I help their head go in it. Thank you for that. That's what it is. Think about that. Think about it. And that's the professionalism you get from these people. Because you'll be trying to explain something knowing that you're 10 steps ahead of them. And they're trying to understand, and you can see the unawareness all over their face. You can see the absolute lack of education that is written all over their face. And then they'll tell you, I'm trying to understand this. I'm like, okay, well, Google it. There's a simple fucking video. Go educate yourself. Right? Asking me and getting me wound up so that I'm pissed off at you because you can't understand. That means I have every word that I use, I have to stop and define that word because they're stupid. That word, the word that you're wanting to understand more about, is a different fucking culture than yours. Probably your enemy. That's what it is. Simple enough. I don't like Christians. I don't like Muslims. I don't like cool. And then I'm talking about something from fucking each one of them, and you don't understand none of that shit because you're on one program. You're on one channel. Me, I can surf through the fucking... I can They talk about the INFJ having fucking 10 screens open with like 3 on minimize and a couple on sleep mode in the background. That's what it is. They ask a question, then you give them an answer, and they can't. That's the problem, is they can't accept because it means they would have to change. That's generally, they can't accept the truth because it puts them in a position where they're wrong. Oh, no, we can't be wrong. We can't accept the fact that maybe there is more going on in the world other than what's inside of us. That's what it is. And then they get mad and the arrogance kicks in, and there's where your abuse of power comes from. That's what it is. And there's no more beautiful. No, there's nothing more beautiful in this world than watching God abuse his power on top of people. It's just what it is. Simple enough. I mean, they wanted to leave an Earth Angel for dead, and we said that shit for months. What did they think the outcome was going to be of trying to sacrifice an Earth Angel? They're in the vibration of sacrifice. For months, they've been putting that shit out into the universe, and the universe loves them unconditionally. Same way as having fucking Rob Lowe in the... That's what it is. You've had that Bonnie and Clyde energy around the fucking Earth Angel for months now. Wouldn't you know? Here comes fucking Rob Lowe. Been attracted just like the tuning fork experiment, right to the community under judgment. That's what it is. When I heard a reader earlier say, she was like, all these fucking karmics that tried to hurt the Earth Angel. It's just what it is, like building a case. I'm like, what is it, like like an alligator case? Is that the kind of case? Because God's building a case for him too. It looks like boots. Boots in the case. It's just what it is. Nothing like Pleiadian Greys and Alpha Draconian Reptilians coming to your planet to play angels and demons, huh? That's what it is. Isn't that what they're talking about? You got the Pleiadians and you've got the Alpha Draconians, and there's been a battle in space for years. Okay. How long have they been eating children on Eastine Island? Fucking what a mess, huh? It's just what it is. Confirmation. What do we got? Fucking 1119. 3 to the 9, baby. It's just what it is. 1119. That would be fucking mastering 1 for divine endings and conclusions. Yeah, Pisces will be going it alone. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Right? Until we can, because what it is, they want a separation so bad. They wanted to keep everyone separated. Great. So what it is, we stepped over into our godlike powers, our higher consciousness, our creator consciousness. What did they step into? Sacrifice energy. Simple enough. Simple enough. What they wanted for another is what they want for themselves, right? Cool. God loves you unconditionally. He does not understand a joke. The universe, the energy, doesn't understand a joke. And yes, that shit is boomeranging back on people. I'm watching it happen before my eyes. So what do we need to explore? So the thing is, when you let something go on long enough, and that you got to think, that was their entire plan. Prolong it to the point, using the poke the bear tactics, because they did. They wanted Pisces to just fucking smooth lose it on YouTube. That way, see, we told you. Okay, great. Well, now that natural disasters are happening to you, you're losing everything. You're going to be homeless, probably be in the vibration of poverty. It's just what it is. I want you to keep your shit together. Your dark nights of the soul that most people don't make it through. That's what it is. I want you to keep your composure as you go through this spiritual awakening, because great loss comes great gain. It's just what it is. You can't have everything that was meant for you until you get rid of everything that wasn't meant for you. Upside down. Saving money and developing financial literacy are both important, but at a certain point, stockpiling will evolve into greed. Have you been pressuring yourself to earn more, save more, spend less? Are you prioritizing finances over friends and family? Time is the most finite of our resources, and it may be time to consider how you're spending it. That's what it is. If they're spending it on natural disasters because God brought the storms, that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? And you can't have these readers say that what they wanted for those higher vibrational beings on the planet is what they wanted for themselves in the 3D chaos and calamity. Okay, great. If they wanted a natural disaster in your life, they get a natural disaster in theirs. That's what it is. They wanted hell for you, they got hell for themselves. Simple enough. They want to affect your cash, theirs will be affected. That's what it is. It's just patience is needed. All it does is just takes a little time. Time is that finite of resources, isn't it? That's what it is. So while everybody's trying to figure out, and it's what it is. God's giving them the chance to get rid of their karma this lifetime. That's what it is. While they're trying to figure out natural disasters, they kept putting obstacles in the Earth Angel's way. Cool. Obstacle, fires, volcanoes, hurricanes, tornadoes. Cool. Have an obstacle. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Can't we all just get along? No. We have to put obstacles in people's lives. That's what it is. Namaste. Yeah, and keep in mind, California is this is where most of that shit comes from. That's what it is. I mean, you can't have documentaries, and multiple of us readers have seen these. They do California Watchers material. They make content about that shit. So when you're talking about the Watchers are being watched and the angels are balancing everything out, it's what it is. It's what it is. Right? I can't believe in the things that they're going through by not believing. Get out my throat chakra. By not believing what I've had play out before my eyes. That wheel of karma has played out before my eyes, right here recorded. Right? It's the same way Dolores Cannon put together 23 books by piecing together things that people explained to sleep because of the validity that was in it. It's exactly how they explain the wheel of karma, which most people think is the wheel of fortune. Yeah, when you take this card, and you look at it real good, with Anubis going around. If you go to Google and you put in the Wheel of Karma, you're going to see this guy right here is just like a big monster face, right? With these claws, right? Instead of these little guys, you're going to see two claws holding on to it. And instead of these guys, two claws down here with a tail like a snapping turtle, spinning it around, spinning it with that snapping turtle tail. And then you have the energy that just came out in her cards about the Aztec ancestors. Okay, cool. The entire story of Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl was coming to Earth and defeating it. They thought Earth was a big turtle. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, you got to think if every 100 years since the fall of Rome, there is a transfer of wealth. Don't think wealth is just money. It's a transfer of knowledge, a transfer of finances, transfer of resources, wealth, the commonwealth. Cool. So what do you think? You don't think they're going to change the narrative too? 100 years ago, the Great Depression. Currently, the Great Awakening. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? So, that's what it is. You tell me. Me, I'm probably going to take a little vacation. I know I keep saying that because that's all I've been doing. I'm going to keep doing that. That's what it is until I can find the entities and the star seeds that these women are talking about. That's what it is. You can't have it that much. What is it? It has to be a healer. They have to have a business, and they have to have the whole fucking planet wrapped up in conspiracy to unalive an Earth Angel energy. And it's just what it is. Once I find that individual, we can move forward. You can do things with that person. That person can fucking get through any hurdle you give to them. That you don't have to worry about them working at a job that a tornado is coming to fucking wipe away. It's just weird. You don't have to worry about those people. That's what it is. You can worry about that person. The fuck around and find out people, that's where I'm going to put my investments and time into. Namaste.